Thanks for sitting down with me. Ryan, let's start with like who you are, where you're born and raised, where you went to school, how long you've been with StudentWorks, and kind of where you're managing your business right now.
All right. So I am from Campbell River on Vancouver Island in BC. I went to school at the University of Victoria. I studied international business. I started off as a painter for StudentWorks, and that was great. And then that franchise operator was moving franchise areas to Victoria. And so that opened up the opportunity for me to take it over. So I happily did so. I ran the franchise for 4 years, produced around $1 million in the 4 years that I operated my business. And then I became a district manager just after that. And I just finished my second year of district managing. And yeah, so we just did about 4.5 million on the island with 20 franchise operators, which gives us about an average of about $230,000 per franchise, which ended up breaking our company record. And yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, you broke the record. You beat my record,
Yeah.
which at the time when I beat Dan's record, no one thought it would happen, and I didn't think mine would be beat not this fast. And you didn't just beat it; you crushed it. So congrats. That's super impressive. So you said, yeah, just over $200,000 average for everyone. What's a rough average profit, do you think, percentage wise, at least?
Percentage wise, I mean, obviously the numbers haven't been finalized, but it's gonna be anywhere between 25 and 30%, I'm sure. Last summer, our average was around 30%. So we'll see something around there. There's definitely, lots of the businesses were run a lot tighter, a lot more organized. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's lots of operators above 30% profit, which is amazing. So
yeah, no, for people that are predominantly in their like early 20s or younger, while going to school, making that kind of money is life changing. It's cliche to say, and it's kind of like unheard of, and people are usually in disbelief, but it's incredible. And I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons that's kept me around a long time. So that being said, why are you a business coach, and what's kept you around StudentWorks for so long?
Well, I have a lot of fun taking people that know nothing about business and training them how to run their first business. Because I know a lot about this, been in it for 7 years now. So it's easy for me to relay all this information onto someone that's fresh. And it's just really cool for me to see someone grow within this business and become successful over the course of the summer. It's also really cool for me to see someone see money for the first time. Usually these people are making 5-10 grand in a summer. And it's really cool for me to see people make 30, 60, over 100 grand in a summer. That to me, just seeing how excited they are, and they're just in disbelief of how much money they can make if they follow the systems that we have. And for me to show someone that treasure map and lead them to the treasure, that is a ton of fun, super inspiring for me. And then I get to teach them how to deal with this money. I get to coach them through where to put it with their TFSAs, if they should put it in the RSP, how to budget, all that kind of stuff. Show them how to deal. Show them how to deal with their pile of cash is fun. And yeah, I mean, definitely like one of my passions is fostering really deep, meaningful relationships. And with my job as a district manager, that's what I get to do. I get to create and nurture these amazing relationships. And I have a very specific skill set within the painting business. And I can also teach people how to make large sums of money with this business. So I get to kind of do both, and it's a lot of fun.
That's great. Yeah, no, it is a life-changing amount of money. And it is pretty wild. And obviously, yeah, the relationships are everything. And, we get to hang out with these people for years beyond StudentWorks, which is really, really fun. And I know both you and I have a lot of mutual friends, and it's really rewarding and really cool to see where they take it. And again, helping people with budgeting and stuff, that's something that, you just don't learn in school, a lot. So these are great life skills that, accompany your summer job type thing. So that's awesome. So you work with students predominantly. What common challenges do you see these guys face while they're going to school and taking on the challenge of running a business at the same time?
Mhm. Yeah, that's usually people's biggest concern with running a business while in school. So something that they struggle with is time management, balancing school, extracurriculars, relationships, and that's all stuff that I struggled with too coming into this. And that's something I coach them through, is helping them to build a schedule, prioritize different tasks, make time for everything, make time for their girlfriends or significant others. So a lot of scheduling, and also just their own personal habits. I find student works really exposes people's poor habits, um, because you have to perform optimally to do well. And so another thing that I really focus on is just honing in on the um, micro habits that people have, like how to wake up early, again, how to schedule, how to be organized, how to deal with one piece of paper one time, instead of multiple times. So all these micro habits is something I really love focusing on with people. And on a macro scale, that's why I think we find a lot of success, because all these little things, they really add up. And that's something people struggle with a ton. And that's something I find a lot of fulfillment in with coaching people. And it's all things that I picked up over the years from reading podcasts, and I can kind of give the operators spark notes on all these things and help them through all those challenges. So
For sure. Yeah. It's
yeah,
that whole no excuse management, right? It's those little habits that we
yeah.
pick up on that we just we don't allow happen, and it's for their best interest because yeah, like beyond student works, you'll just become a better person if you can just
Yeah.
really focus on your own habits. So um, that's huge. Final question. What do you wish that you knew when you finished high school that you now know?
Um, for me, my biggest thing is I wish I knew um, the power of reading, because obviously people have there's smarter and more wise people than me out there, and they've read or they've written books on different things, investing, habits such as like Atomic Habits or compound effect, stuff like that. Really smart people have written books, and if you can just read these books and download all this knowledge into your brain, there's just ridiculous amounts of value in that. And I wish I just picked up on that sooner, because when I started reading, my business completely leveled up, my life leveled up, and I just wish I caught on that sooner. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing. Thanks for answering all my questions. And thanks for
Yeah.
sitting down with me.
No problem. Thanks for having me.